Welcome to the second half of our Honors Band Clinic concert. We have the Grant Band in front of you under the direction of Mr. Tyler Grant. Tyler S. Grant is an internationally recognized composer, arranger, and conductor whose music is performed by honor ensembles around the world. His works have been featured at venues including the Midwest Clinic, Carnegie Hall, and Music for All's National Concert Festival. An active clinician and guest conductor across the United States, Mr. Grant currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia, where he maintains a full-time composing career. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Tyler Grant and the Grant Band.
Thank you so much. What a privilege it has been to work with my new friends here on stage. Parents, you have a lot of choices for what to do with your time, and the fact that you have made this a priority for your families and for your children is such an amazing thing. Your children, we'll talk more about this later, your children don't just become musicians when they play in band at school every day. I'm convinced that they become better people, they become more well-rounded, and they work together as a team. And the fact that they have only been playing together for less than 24 hours and they sound this amazing. Can they, is this not incredible for what they have done? As you mentioned, I'm a composer. What makes me different than a lot of other composers is that I'm alive. And so the students have had the opportunity to actually learn about the pieces and kind of get the inside scoop. So the next two pieces happen to be pieces of my own. And the third one, actually, the third piece right here, is a piece called A New Light. It's very lyrical in nature. It's a great opportunity for us to showcase some soloists in this ensemble. It's a great way for the students to show off their expressive playing. So that is very normal. This next piece is not. The next piece is called Under the Ice. It was commissioned by a group in Wisconsin. They asked me to write a piece of music that would be in some way related to their town or the geography of where this town in Wisconsin is. They happened to be right on Lake Michigan. And so I did a bunch of research and I found a couple articles, one of which I found was times where Lake Michigan had frozen, large patches of ice had formed. They were large enough that you could almost, probably not safe, but walk on top of the ice, right? I then found articles of people who claimed to have had monstrous encounters on Lake Michigan. So I decided to write a piece of music that would be an opportunity for the students to tell you a story, almost like the score to a Netflix movie, where somebody's going to walk on top of the ice looking for a monster. And the ice beneath your feet is going to break. It will be very loud. You'll know when it happens. And then we have to escape this under the ice monster for the remainder of the piece. And do we make it out alive? Well, let's find out. So this is Under the Ice, followed by A New Life. Thank you.
Once again, we want to thank Mr. Tyler S. Grant for coming out and presenting this honor. It's fantastic. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We do have a little plaque and thank you card for you here. What you've done. Thank you so much. Can we get another round of applause?
Talking all weekend anyway, until I've been using a headset, so that's okay. Once again, I cannot thank the directors here in District 13. Just like Dr. Kerniak said in his last concert, the Atlanta metro area, but especially here in District 13, has a national reputation for excellence in music education. And so I'm proud to be somebody who lives in Atlanta, just like Dr. Kerniak, because we both get to travel around the country and see music education around our nation. And truly, we have something so special here. You all have something special in your district, and because of the hard work and the excellence of the teachers that they get to go to school and see every single day. If you were one of the directors of the students on stage, some of them might be standing in the back or things, but could you wave or just stand up so we can just give a quick thank you to you? Without the incredible work that they have at their school every single day. So parents, continue to support your children in this incredibly important activity. I told the students in our last rehearsal, there are many students on here who may go on to be professional musicians. Some of them might become educators. Some of them might become doctors, lawyers. They can go into any profession on our planet. And I told them that they have the incredible life skill to be thrown into a room with 100 strangers for 24 hours, and they not only can cooperate, right? They can make something beautiful. Name one profession or anywhere in our world where there's not the best and most incredible trait that we need to have, which is to be able to work together as a team. And so they have been so incredible. They have put up with the crazy person who's been asking them to do lots of things and get out of their comfort zone. And so I could not be more proud of them. So to the students on stage, thank you so much for the privilege of working with you. It's been such a blast this weekend. Who doesn't love a march on a band concert? So we're going to close with William Owen's Spirit of Liberty. We hope you enjoy it, and drive safe going home. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for coming out this evening. These amazing bands. A couple of shout outs to Bola Ventura. Ms. Emily Ann Wynn. Mr. Robert Davidson. All of the directors that spent today taking care of so many different tasks to make this possible. All the little details they help with, they can run so smooth. They're like, what can I do to help? What can I do to make this better? And thank you, thank you, thank you. Give a round of applause again. We're going to dismiss them in just a moment. We've got some housekeeping things to take care of. They'll meet you in the lobby. And thank you again. Drive safe.